Hello, good morning, everyone. Brenda over here at Blaster Works, and it is time for our weekly trash talk, snack talk. Month of December, we are visiting Japan, and I like Japan just for the graphics, colors. This is going to be a very colorful journal. I used on my Kristen's grocery bag from Publix. I use that for my journal cover. So thank you for that because I don't really like the plastic bags, even though I'll use them, And I still have one more to go because I still have a snack crate behind me. I don't know what country it is. I haven't opened it or anything. So I still have that to go. I will do that after December, going into January, but I'm still going to file it under 2025. I'm still going to make it all the same and put it in my 2025. And then next year, I'm going to figure out how to put them all together, like in a. I'm thinking, how we used to have the encyclopedias, but did they come in a box? I don't think so. I always thought rich people had the encyclopedia set. We did not have that. But I think I'll make like a box just to slide them all in, possibly. I don't know, because I'm going to try. I think it's less room if I put it this way and have them go up instead of across a bookshelf, but just go up the bookshelf. I think that'll save me some room. So I may have to make a vertical box for them and store them, like this, going up like that. But anywho, we'll get into that next year, or maybe towards the end of December. So anyway, so here's my cover I made. And then I remember when I was on the last video, I was talking about, I don't know what these are. How am I going to figure out what they are? But I forgot that, they have the description of everything in here. And so I'm going to use this as a reference. Now these, not this one, these came in threes. So I only ate one of each, and then the other ones will pop up later. This one, I think they all have different flavors. So let's see, this time I ate this one, which I'm gonna say is, if it goes in order of the picture, and it did have teriyaki burger, corn, it says, but it didn't. Yeah, that's a burger. I guess this is corn, which is the one I ate, and then a savory takoyaki. But that one looks like the corn. I didn't eat the corn, so this one is the one I ate, which I believe is the savory, because it was savory. This one was very good flavor, kind of like, I used it actually like a cracker, because hubby made a dish that had like a little bit of soupy base to it, but not like soup, just a little bit of liquid, and then I used it to sop up some of the liquid. So it was pretty good. I liked it. It just looked like a huge Cheeto. I should have taken a picture. I'll take a picture of the next one. I think they're all going to be the same look, just different flavors. But yeah, it just looked like a huge puffy Cheeto. And then if you bit into it, it was hollow in the center, but it did have a pretty thick edge. It wasn't real thin and crispy. It was kind of thick, but I liked it. It was good. Would I buy it again? No, but to try it, yeah, it was pretty neat. I did like it. I'd say 7 out of 10. This one was it was like a fruit sheet, like those fruit roll-ups, kind of like that, but thinner, I believe, because and it was small. It wasn't as long as this paper. It was about that big. I couldn't figure out the flavor on this. It's supposed to be like soda, like one of their sodas. And I've seen these sodas before because we go to the Japanese market, Matsuwa. We go there sometimes to get stuff like to take home to eat. So it was this one, and it says that it's flavored like the Ramoon soda, and that soda comes in a like a bottle with a little marble on it. I don't know if some of you have seen those before. I've never tried them, but I couldn't quite put my finger on the flavor of the soda. And all this says is cider, and this just had some weird word I looked up that it didn't even come up as anything. So I don't know. It wasn't very sour, which was good. It wasn't too sour, not like that toxic waste candy, which is way too. It was so sour, that one, and just weird tasting. I didn't like it at all. But this one is okay. Kind of a little sweet, a little sour. I'd say maybe about a 7 out of 10 on this one also. Again, these are things that I wouldn't normally just go out and buy anyway. So, and then this one is like a gel, which I expected. This one I liked. If it were in a bigger packet, it'd be fun to eat. It was fun to eat this one, and I just kind of squeezed it out and just sucked that up. You know what I mean? Like, it was like a jelly candy, kind of like Jello. And this was good too. It's a grape flavor. And I'd say this one's like a 8 out of 10. If you gave it to me, I would eat it again, but I again wouldn't go out of my way. These are chocolate cookies. They had chocolate filling on the inside also. There was 2 cookies in here. These were pretty good. They weren't like, oh my god, these are so good. It wasn't that good. It was just regular good, like, oh, it's a nice chocolate cookie. Again, nothing that I would go run out and buy. But I would say about 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 on that one. And then hubby had these potato chips, which look like they are the seaweed flavored because they have like the little seaweed things here. And these, when you open it, you could smell it. It smelled good and it tasted good, but it was very, very subtle. It was not a in-your-face flavor, but he liked it. He liked it. I'd say 8 out of 10 on this one also. But like I said, it wasn't like in-your-face seaweed potato chip. It was just very subtle, but it was good. Nice crispy. These were like little, they were like this, but they were very tiny, little tiny chips. So they must have made them off of really small potatoes. And then this is the ice cream I tried, and I finished it off last night. It should have been 2 servings last night, but I made it into 1, and I couldn't stop eating it. This one is really good, and it's made out of avocado. There's no dairy in this one, so if you're lactose intolerant, this is a good one to try. It is avocado, and this one was a coffee chocolate chip flavor, and it was good. It's not green or anything like that. It was the color of coffee. So I will go get this again. Maybe I'll try another flavor, but the coffee one was really good. I like that one. I'll probably get it in like a couple months because I don't like to eat too much ice cream because I just feel like I get like I gain 5 pounds when I eat ice cream. And this is just off our pineapple. I just saw it laying on the counter, so I took it. Yeah, I'm trying to regrow the pineapple, but it's not looking too good. This is my second attempt. I'm not doing very well. And then we tried this sandwich place the other day. Just because we were out and about and we figured it was after his doctor's appointment. He had to go to the urologist, and now he doesn't have to go back again for another year. So that was just like a follow-up, and he's done now for a year for them. So that was good. And this is Ike's sandwiches, and it was okay. I mean, it wasn't nothing to like, I'm not going to go, oh, let's go get Ike's. Not like we do with Plant Power, their burgers. We love Plant Power, so we go there at least once every 10 days or so, But this one, we just tried it because we were there, and it was there. It was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but it's not nothing that I would run out and get again. And then I just kept the bag and the napkin, so I don't know which one I'm going to use. I'll probably use the bag as a page and as a journaling, so I'll try to open it up and create some kind of flip where I can journal, and then it would also be the page, and then these will just end up being decoration on here. And then there's my coffee one, and then my coffee one also could be the journal because I can write on that. And because it was a very uneventful week, I probably could fit everything on here that I need to write about. Yeah, it wasn't a very I didn't do much. Oh, I did do my Lab Olympics on Friday. I think I messed up though. I think all I can do is hope that the other people messed up too. I mean, I didn't personally mess up because I know I took my time and made sure everything was perfect. You know what I mean? I didn't rush. I wasn't, because we have an hour to complete three of the jobs that they sent us. And so I did. I took my time. I was like, I don't care if I use the whole hour. You know what I mean? I'm not trying. Speed is a factor, but I wasn't letting that be my primary thing. I was quality first, and then if I can do it a little faster, then I'll do it a little faster. But anyways, the job that tripped me up, and I knew it would because they knew what they were doing, is let me take off my glasses so I can show you. Is like this kind of lens, what we call a flat top. I don't know if you can see it in here, but there's a line from the bifocal that goes across, right? And so that has to be straight, obviously, right? You can't have it like crooked, right? It has to be straight. And then the glasses they chose for us to put it in is not a plastic one like mine, where you can kind of fudge it a little bit if you needed to. It was metal, and it had a sharp, what we call nasal, is this point right here. It was sharp like that. All right, so then that means there's no way you can turn it. It is in there like a puzzle piece, and it is what it is. You can't straighten that out. So when I did the right eye and I mounted it into the frame, everything was fine, and I noticed the bifocal, the left eye came out perfectly straight. So I know I did it right. It's just something happened while it was in the edging system, and it just tilted just like that, just a whoop, like a tiny bit. Enough to cost points, though, I guarantee you, because they look at everything. So I felt defeated. And that was the first job I ran, and that was the first lens. So automatically I felt defeated at that point. I was like, man, just give up. You know what I mean? But I didn't. I made sure everything after that was on point. Axis, everything was on point. So hopefully that is the one thing that I lose points on, and everything else is perfect. It gives me a chance. I might still have a chance. I'm not going to give up. But yeah, it hurt my heart when I put that together and I saw that. I was like, rah! But anyway. I don't think we find out until next year, with the holidays and everything. So I won't know anything, but I'll definitely, you guys are going to be the first to know anything. But I'm pretty sure, because some of these people that I'm running against, like on the other side of the country, East Coast and all that, they've been doing it. Like there's a few that are always in it. You know what I mean? They're always in it, so they know. I'm just sporadic. Every once in a while I'll make it to this point. I'm like, yay, I passed. I'm here, But there's some people that are lifers like me that have been doing it for a while, and they have the advantage because they know what to expect. And I kind of do too, but man, that just took me out right there. All right, let's see. I'm gonna mark this in. But yeah, that was probably the only excitement of my week. And I won't even call it excitement. I'll call it stress, because I was just ready to be done with it. You know what I mean? I'm just ready to be done with it because, let me see, there, and I'll go to the bottom of there. I don't need that much, so I'll probably make it a little smaller. We'll go to there. Sorry. And to there. I'm just going to cut it straight like that for now, and then we'll trim it all up. But yeah, that, and then, like I said, just the doctor's appointment was all we had. And that day, what did we do? Did we do anything else fun that day? I think we were supposed to go grocery shopping, but we were too tired by the time we got home. So we'll probably do that today. Oh, and then yeah, today's supposed to be flea market. I texted my buddy last night. I still haven't heard anything from her. I am showered and dressed and ready to go just in case. Oh, I thought I marked it on this side. I can barely see it. So we'll see. Hopefully she shows up. If not, you know what? I just go put my comfy pants back on, because I have my jeans on right now. And just, like I said, go grocery shopping later, maybe work in the yard. My garlic, the purple ones, are about this tall out of the soil already. The other ones haven't peaked. They haven't broken the soil yet, which is, I asked my brother how his are doing, and he said his are doing the same thing. So I don't know what's going on there. All right, this is weird. Okay, that didn't. Okay, I guess I should have opened this up first, because this didn't cut that part. Where's my scissors? Yeah, so I'm hoping those aren't duds. I'm hoping they're just taking a little bit longer to break the surface. Anywho, let me see what else. Nothing else, I don't think. Oh, it was kind of weird not going to that other location this week, but I kind of liked it. Kind of like just being in my own store, And then I wanted to ride my bike last week, but I wasn't able to. But I'm planning on doing it Monday, so hopefully Monday I can start riding my bike again. Even though I need to get my brakes maintenance done on the bike, I think. And there's a place right up the road that works on those, so I might have to bring it over there. But yeah, I think I want to ride my bike on Monday. All right, so if I make this the page, let's see, it's wide enough that I can just cut it here. Let's just cut it here. Oh no, I shouldn't have cut it there. I should have kept that as the flip. That's all right, I can still save it, because Well, I can just use the other side, but I like to have the journaling towards the front, so that you know which week it is. If I have it on the back end of the page, it's towards the back, but that's just a little. And then I'd be journaling on all this greasy stuff too, so I don't know. Yeah, I'll just cut that off. I mean, I have a little bit of grease there. That's all right. What was I saying? No, I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, riding my bike. Yeah, so hopefully on Monday I can ride my bike to work. That's my goal. And see if I see my bike buddy. Usually we meet at, there's two corners. We're usually in between, somewhere in there. We run into each other, but she's on the other side of the road and we just wave. But hopefully she's still riding her bike. She's probably doing better than me. But going to that other location just kind of threw me off, because it took two of my bike riding days. And then I won't say I got lazy, but it was just because I had to go to the grocery store, get my lunches, all that kind of stuff. Just kind of threw off my schedule. All right, so this is going to be my page. Why isn't that going in more? Or is that just the way I... do that. Just kind of want it a little bit. There we go. All right, so this is my page. And then the rest I'm just going to decorate. Maybe have something where I can just tuck this in, you know, like journal part in like that. And then just open this up and just have it decorating. Or I'll just put it like that. Where's the halfway mark? Oh yeah, there. Yeah, that'll fit on there. So that'll just be there. And then these will be decorating this side. And then this can still kind of be, because I just need to journal on that end, I think. And I can still put something actually on here, like so. But I think I want more color. All right, I'll figure it out. But I'm just going to tear open these up and clean them out and just put them down as decoration. And then I'll be back because I'm not sure. I got to see what time it is. If my friend is going to just pop up. So I don't want to be in the middle of doing this and then she does end up popping up. So when I come back, I will just be showing you what I did. Okay. All right. Hold on. And then hopefully if I do go to the flea market, when I come back, then I can show you anything that I bought also. All right. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hello, I'm back. All right, so no flea market. In fact, after I get done showing you guys my page, I will probably call on my buddy and just check on her and make sure she's okay. But let's go over and do this first. This is for last week, which was week 49. And I'd have to say this bag, very, very thin, papery thin. I mean, like thinner than copy paper. So what I did was I took the napkins and I glued them on the inside just to create a little bit more sturdiness. It didn't really help that much. And then over here, as you see, it's a little darker because I need to write over here. So I took a matte medium and just kind of put a layer of that over here just so I can write on top of it. Just used this. Let me see, where's my tape at? I used this to tape down the decorations because you can spread this on paper and on napkin easy enough, and then I just stuck those down. This is stapled on, and this is glued with glue, and so this will go just like this. Oop, like that. And then I'll journal on the back of that, and I didn't do anything on this side. I was thinking of coloring that in because the Japan stuff is so colorful, but I figured, well, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it as it is. And just call it a day. And then now that that's done, now I'm going to go out, besides call my buddy and check on her, I'm going to go water the yard and water my plants and see about when we're going to go hit the grocery store because I'm hungry too. So maybe I'll make me some breakfast first. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday and week ahead. I'll check in again later. I am working on another short, very short video. It's actually hand in hand with the one that I just did with the toxic waste canister. It's kind of a little, it has to do with that. So I just came up with another idea. So I'm probably going to try to drop that next week also. Okay. And like I said, it'll be really, really short. All right. But anyways, you guys have a great, fantastic week ahead, productive, creative, whatever. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Okay. Thanks for being here. Love y'all. Tschüss.